Hey guys, what's up? Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video blog. So, I listen to a lot of self-help audio books and, entrepreneurial videos and things of that nature within the space, and I'm sure you do too. And you notice that the sentiment, the narrative of all these sort of uplifting videos and audios and things like that is to, kind of improve, like tell you that you can be all you can be, right? And especially in the web design community, the narrative is that the full-time job or having a job is kind of down, right? Like you're working at somewhere that you don't want to be, and you could be better than that. You could, be working on your own. You could be doing your own thing, having freedom of time and this and that and that and that, right? And there's not enough talk about the fact that the full-time job or a job in particular could be a part of that dream. And it is the reality of life around us. And there's not enough discussion about that. Recently, somebody's shot me a comment in one of my last videos saying that, hey, Mike, learning UI and UX design is not hard for me. This is what this person said. He said, but making money is. Okay, he went on to kind of mention that he's on 99designs.com, which is alluding to the fact that he's a freelancer. My reply was, getting a job is not a bad thing. Spend all your time to get a job. Don't be a starving artist, okay? A starving artist is someone that does what he or she loves, quote unquote, do the right thing, and is broke the rest of their life. Don't be that person. Get a job. Go after a job. It's not easy to get a job, but the idea of getting a job or having a job is not the negative. It's actually a good thing. In fact, it's a reality. I've had to learn this just through experience because I was always chasing a dream that I didn't really know what that dream was. I thought, I want to be rich and work for and do my own thing and be my own boss and stuff like that, but really never knew what that meant until I got older. I look around me and I'm like, that dream that I thought was there was not reality. Even the people that I know I live in an affluent community right now, suburban community, like about 30 minutes outside of LA. Everybody around me, I know business people who own $4 million businesses and things like that. Guess what? They're at work every day. They're not sitting down there at Starbucks with their feet up, drinking their Frappuccino. No, they're hustling. They're at work. I mean, all the guys, all the people, all my friends in my neighborhood that work and we go out on the weekends, guess what? They're at work. They got to travel. They got to do this. They got to do that. They have to work just like me and just like 99% of everybody in the world. So this idea of not having a job is not the reality. Look around you. Everybody's working. My message is to people, and my pet peeve is, don't be a starving artist. Okay? Spend your time, go after getting a job. You want to move out of your parents' home? You need a job. You and your spouse wants to get married? Guess what? You need a job. You want to get that first condo with you and your spouse? You need a job. You want to have kids? Try having a kid on a freelance budget. You want to put your kids through school, elementary I'm talking about, and tutoring and preschool and daycare. Guess what? You need a job. There's a lot of benefits that come from a job. 401k matching, medical benefits, dental benefits, vacation time. You want to go on vacation and things like that. You need a job. And here's the good news of all this. Here's the good news. This is the trip that nobody talks about. You can still pursue the pot at the end of that rainbow while on the job. All right, that pot at the end of the rainbow looks different for all of us, right? You want to create that blog? and monetize it, you can do that while on the job or while working a full-time job. You want to create that e-commerce website and sell products and drop ship them and make supplemental income on the side, you can do that while maintaining a full-time job. You want to open up a YouTube channel and share the skills that you know to other people, you can do that while maintaining a full-time job. You want to create info products, courses, and things like that and sell that to people who want to learn, you can do that while on a job. You want to become an affiliate marketer, an internet marketer, create a website and sell other people's products and things like that and make money on the side, passive income, you can do that while on a job. It's the reality. The reality is a full-time job is a reality for the majority of us, and there's not a lot of talk about that in this space, which I think is a bad thing, because people ends up like this one person saying, making money is the issue for me, but I know the skills and stuff. So this person is chasing a particular thing, shouldn't be chasing. If any of you watching my videos, I want you to be I want you to be continuously progressing up a ladder, not ever get to the point where I can't make any money. You should be itching towards getting that call from that recruiter, itching towards getting that call for that first interview, building up your skills, building up your portfolio, itching towards, once you land that job, continue to put forth effort into improving your portfolio to get that next job, to have some increase in salary and all those things. But get this, like I said, the good news is you can still chase that pot at the end of the rainbow. So you should be freelancing while on the full-time job. Of course. It's one of the reasons when I got married, my wedding cost $33,000. I remember clearly, my wife and I, we both saved $5,000 each. We were doing the math, how we're going to pay for all this, because our parents didn't pay. I think her parents gave her $5,000, but we saved $5,000 each out of our paychecks, like $500, $600 a month, something like that. And I remember clearly I made $17,000 in freelance profits that year. We had like 1 year to get married, and I remember within 1 year I made $17,000. It was like everything that I made, I put it away. Boom. So yeah, you can still make good money while on the job. You know what? That's the route that I would tell everyone to go to. Continue to pursue your dreams, but the job could be part of that dream. Like for example, I watch a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk videos, and he's the one who inspired me to actually blog, because he blogs, and I thought I can do that, and it turned out to be great, because blogging has built up my brand and have taken me a lot of places. Have done a lot for me, but all along I've maintained a full-time job. And when I watch his videos, his one video that really inspired me was stop doing stuff you hate. You're at a job, right? He's basically alluding to the fact that you're at a job that you don't like. Just start doing the things that you love. He doesn't talk a lot about working and doing what you love. Gary Vaynerchuk I'm speaking of, and he shows a lot of his videos, and he shows what right now he shows a daily video where he takes you through his entire day from like 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. and the guy is never home. He's just constantly working. I swear to you, I could never do that. Okay, God is my witness, I wouldn't even want to do that. I want to go home and see my kids, to be honest with you. I want to talk to them about what happened at school. I don't want them to see me come home at 11 p.m. I was talking to somebody at the gym the other day. We were both dads of young kids, and I'm like, for responsible parents who really love their kids to the point to where they can't be away from them, it's hard to focus on yourself and to build up your own business. It is true. So a lot of the things that I listen to out there, like the Gary Vaynerchuk stuff, it's cool, it's motivational, but sometimes it's not the reality for us. And get this, we should all be striving towards getting that job that we like. I'm at a job that I like. That's not my dream job. I'll talk about that in a second, but I'm at a very flexible job where I can work from home and do whatever I want, right? I can come into the office. I can leave early. I can do anything I want. There's no one there to say, Mike, you can't do this. I can do anything I want. I'm at home a lot. Guess what? And a lot of times I think, you know, I'm by myself and stuff like that. 99% of everybody else is at work. So this talk and this narrative that you hear in all these videos and audio stuff is that, oh, you can have free time with your kids and doing all the things you love to do. Guess what? There's nothing going on at home other than Judge Judy and like some soap operas. My kids are at school. So I don't know, when you say spend time with your kids, my kids are at school. All my friends, 99.9% of them, is at work. My spouse is working. So the reality is not, you know, oh, you're missing out on this one thing. All the people I know that have businesses are at work. That's just the reality. And like my pot at the end of the rainbow, like my dream job is, like I always think about this, is like my dream job, or my dream is to actually have this particular job, like be early like top 5 employee at a very hot startup with increasing revenues, pre-IPO, and like head of UX, right? That's a very dreamy situation that just doesn't come overnight. But when I think about it, it's not just I want to retire, I'm 40. I want to work. I want to do something. I want to feel productive. You know, so and that's a job. That's a job. You know, I think there's some study out there, like when people retire and they don't have anything to do, they actually, sadly, I think they die early. You know, it's like, I mean, working, but doing what you love, like Seth Godin always says, do something that matters. Become a linchpin, meaning you can work, but try to find that position where that company, where you're doing valuable work and that company will miss you when you're gone. That's what we should be striving for. And it's okay to have a job. And it's okay to follow your dreams. But I'm saying, for the 2% of you who don't believe what I'm saying, God bless you. But for the 98% of us, it's okay. Get a job. Don't be a starving artist. Get a job. Be responsible. And then while you're on the job, continue to follow that pot, or pursue that pot at the end of the rainbow. Okay, and all the things that I mentioned. With all the benefits that come from having the job, the networking benefits, everything else, right? And this is the reality, but you don't hear it enough because it's not the cool thing to say, because, you know, everybody, you should work for yourself and be all you can be. And guess what? It's fine. Getting a job, I thank God every day for the position I'm in, for the money that I make, for the things that I can do. I can go to vacations and do this and take off work and pay for my kids and see my kids and all that stuff. A big part of that is because of me having a good job. And this field that we're in, UI, UX design, is amazing because it's one of the only few industries where you can leverage what you do on the job to pursue all these other things. I can leverage the same exact skills that I know into all these different avenues. So that's my message. Don't be a starving artist. That's my biggest pet peeve. I get the most gratification when somebody tells me, Mike, you know, I watched that video of you and where you gave some interviewing tips, and it really helped me out. I love that. Or when somebody says, Mike, you know, I took your course and it helped me get a job, or I wouldn't have got this job without it. That right there is the most gratifying thing, because I know that's just the start. Start there and build from that. Continue to go up. You didn't fail because you're not working on your own. No. You're at a starting place, and there's so much stuff that can come from that. You know, and getting a job and having a job for as long as you want, it's okay. That's my message. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about, and inspired one of you guys out there. Thanks for watching my videos, and catch me in the next one. We'll talk soon, guys. Peace.